Most of you have Khan Academy down and you're doing fine, but there's a couple of you I suspect may not know everything you can do in it. So here is an account. This is my student account. You'll notice it says Wheeler T83, so that's me. Let's look at the screen and see what you guys can and can't do with it. One, you can do way beyond what I give here. But on the left-hand side, it'll show your classes. And it says I'm in 8th grade math, and it lists my assignments, which is where I happen to be right now. It also shows some other stuff, courses and missions. I'll leave those alone. For those of you who get bored and you want to do a little more and really get ahead for algebra that's coming up, if you take the algebra course and work through it, come next year, algebra will prove to be really just a refresher. So here's my account, and it talks about the courses I've done. And it says, so I can see that I've got some assignments that are out there. These are my active assignments. These are what's due now. So my active assignments, I did constructing a scatter plot. I watched the video. It says I completed. Then I did the scatter plots. I really did a good job. I got 100. So I got in a hurry. I blew off all these videos, and I did this positive and negative linear associations, and I got 25%. And it actually encourages me to try again. You guys get the grade that's the highest there. That's all I'm going to get out of that is the highest grade you get. So if you see one of those that's low, go again. Now remember, if you don't do the videos, I'm subtracting 20 points right off the top, which means I got a 5 on this assignment. So that's a pretty bad thing. So do that. You can also go to past assignments and fix those. Now, I've got one here that was due in November, and I didn't do it. See how I am? You can fix those past assignments. If you do that, you'll need to go to Classroom and resubmit the assignment to tell me, hey, I got it done again. That way I'll show up and I'll know that to check it. So here's some other things you got on the left side. You've got showing you progress. This is one of those great ones. It says I spent a total of 8 minutes on this and 12 total learning points. So it shows me how much time I spent on each assignment, and it shows me what I got right and what I got wrong. And this is one of those great ones. If you're working hard at this and you're having a problem, this is where you can come and say, hey, look, I've worked for 40 minutes and I just don't get this. Come ask for help. So the other stuff gives you mission skills. I haven't done any of the new mission stuff. You have a profile. The profile is kind of neat and fun for those of you who are a little more geeky. The profile shows you badges. You can earn badges, and you get a lot of points here. So when you get this stuff, it does that. It also lets you learn programming, and that's one of those cool things. If you'll notice up here on the left, there's a little icon. You can actually click that, and depending on how many points you have, you can collect different stuff. So right now it says I can have this guy, Hopper, but I can't have any of the other ones because they're blocked out. So I can have this cool guy, but it says I got to finish watching a talk through. So it shows you some of the things you can get and you can have. I happen to like the little red guy here. It says I had to have 10,000 points, which I do, because it says right there I have 12,000 points. So that's just got some kind of fun stuff. If you're one of those who just wants to move on and get cool stuff, you can take a ton of other courses through Khan Academy. If you're in one of these classes, you're having some rough time, they've got good courses. You can go take them at your will and do what you want. All right. By the way, you'll notice it's got some skills down here into the lower grades. What happens is if you take an upper grade course, it applies that skill below, depending on what is there. And you'll see I didn't go through all these courses. It just applied what I did in one thing to other places too. So hopefully that helps you a little bit. Use it. I mean, have fun with it.